Hi friends! So exciting news! NoBull is the official sponsor of the CrossFit Games, and I'm going to be reviewing their trainer today to tell you what I like, what I don't like, and if you should get a pair. So I have two pairs of the trainers. I have the Rubber Ducky, and I believe this was called the Arctic Squiggle. And I've been wearing NoBulls for about a year and a half now. And so I'm just going to take you through a few points I noticed with the NoBulls. So first thing I note is that most recently I've been wearing this shoe more than any other training shoe. I have some of the newer Nanos, I have some of the newer Metcons, but this is a shoe that I've been grabbing to wear for the majority of my workouts. And I think it just fits right in the middle. So for me, the Reebok Nanos, especially the 9s and the 10s, were very stable, and the Metcons seem to get better for like running and skipping and those sorts of workouts. And this shoe just fit right in the middle, so that's why I kind of wore this shoe the most. It's stable enough to lift heavy in, but you can still skip in it, jump in it, run in it. I don't think it's the most comfortable running shoe, but I don't love running in any CrossFit shoe. I usually tend to go for more of a running type shoe if there's a lot of running or skipping in a workout, rather than a CrossFit shoe, just because none of them have a lot of cushioning in. So aside from that point, I think that's my biggest downfall for the NoBull, is just that running and skipping aren't the most comfortable, but there are other options in the NoBull runners, which is going to be the next review that I do. So be sure to look for that one. But a few points about this shoe is, if you look at the upper, it might be easier to see on the gray pair. There's a bunch of small beads. They look like semicircles, and that's called the super fabric. And so that makes the shoe really, really durable. So it won't rip and it won't tear. And it's just gonna make the shoe last a lot longer, which is a really nice perk. The other thing I noticed with this shoe is that you can wipe them off really easily. So if you get those like black scuff marks from dumbbells or the bumper plates, a wet paper towel and just wiping it gets rid of all those marks, which is nice because it keeps the shoe looking nice, new and clean. As for the midsole, it just seems to be one density throughout, and it's fairly firm, but I find it quite responsive. It's a bit stiff when you first get them, so the first maybe week or so they feel a bit stiff, but once you break them in, they do become really comfortable, especially this pair, which I've had for a really long time now. They almost feel like slippers, like they're so comfortable, and they flex really well in the toe, and the heel is quite sturdy. There's a good heel counter. And then when we get to the outsole is just a standard rubber outsole. It grips the gym floor well. I've never had any problems with any outsole in a shoe, but this one seems to be lasting a long time. The rubber is quite thick on the bottom, so it should last a really long time. A few of my favorite things about the NoBulls are the insides. The inside material is like a cloth type material that's just really comfortable, and it doesn't rub on your foot. It's not going to cause any blisters. The tongue is a suede material with holes in it, so it's breathable, and again, just very comfortable. The top doesn't dig into your foot. So I had that problem with the newer Metcons. I found that the tongue would kind of dig into my foot a bit, and this shoe doesn't do that at all, especially because I wear low socks. So if you wore high socks, you were fine with the Metcons, but these ones I can wear low socks with. As for price point, I think the solid colors are usually around $168. And then a shoe like this that has a solid color at the top and then a fancier midsole, I believe they're $181 Canadian. But the nice thing with NoBull is that you don't pay any shipping fees, you don't pay any import fees, and I've never been charged any tax on top of the shoes either. So the price you see on the website is the exact price of the shoe, which I think is quite nice. A downside to NoBull is that they never go on sale. I've never seen them on sale. It's always the same price. So if you have a level 1, you can get a discount from Reebok. Also, Reebok goes on sale quite often, as does Nike. So you can usually get those shoes a bit cheaper. However, NoBulls are not going to go on sale. So that is a downside. However, I think they last a long time. I think that kind of makes up for the price. The other thing that I think is a negative, but also a positive with NoBull, is that the trainers never change. So with the Nanos, like I think we're up to the 11 now. So there's been 11 models, and with the Nikes, we're on model 6. So with the NoBulls, it's just one model, which I really like because if you have like a favorite shoe, like I love the Nano 6, and then all of a sudden you can't get them anymore. If you love the NoBull, you can keep getting the same shoe, just in a new color. The downside is that there's no like excitement for, ooh, what's the next shoe gonna be? So pro and con, I don't mind it. I kind of like that they're always the same because it's like a trusty, you always know it's gonna be there. But if you get excited for the new releases, then that could be a disappointment. But all in all, I think this is a great shoe. And if you're in the market for a new shoe, I would definitely give these guys a go. I don't think I've missed anything. What else is there to talk about? Oh, the laces. Pretty simple, but the laces stay tied really well. They never come undone, and you get multiple pairs. So if you wanted to change them out, they come with two. I think each shoe comes with one or two different pairs, so you can change the color. And yeah, that's my thought on the NoBull trainers. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I think I've hit everything. Oh, sizing. I wear the exact same size I wear for the Nano and the Metcon. So fit true to size for me. Let me know what you guys think if you tried them. And any questions, comment down below. Thanks. Bye.